Are you considering making a move to Boise, Idaho? Well, before you make the big leap, let's take a closer look at the top pros and cons of life in this rapidly growing city. Boise really has become one of the most desirable places to move to over the past several years. And, well, for really good reason. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And so today I'm going to break down the top pros and cons of living here so you can make an informed decision about your own relocation. Let's kick it off with the reasons so many people are now calling Boise, Idaho home. Pro number one, outdoor adventure is everywhere. Boise is surrounded by nature, offering year-round activities that cater to every type of outdoor enthusiast. In the winter, you can ski or snowboard at Bogus Basin, which is just 45 minutes from downtown, or head up to McCall, which is 2 hours away. They even have night skiing at Bogus Basin. And then in the summer, you can float the Boise River, you can paddleboard Lucky Peak, or explore the foothills for endless hiking and biking trails. And Idahoans love their toys, their boats, their jet skis, their RVs. So you can expect to see them being trailered all over the state. No matter the season, there's an adventure waiting for you. And pro number two, a strong sense of community. There's something special about Boise's people. The city is safe, it's friendly, it's welcoming. It feels like a small town with a lot of big city perks though. Whether it's neighbors helping you snow shovel during winter storms or chatting with strangers at the local farmers market, the sense of community here is pretty remarkable. I mean, keep in mind, I'm comparing it to living in Los Angeles, where everyone was sort of caught up in their own head and it would be rare to even get a smile out of somebody. Pro number three is the downtown charm. Boise's downtown is clean, it's vibrant, it's easy to navigate. Well, except that there are a lot of one-way streets, but aside from that, it's easy. It's packed with locally owned restaurants and bars and shops. You'll even find a James Beard award-winning restaurant kin there, though you might need to snag a reservation early. Plus, Boise State University is there, and that totally adds this youthful energy with students buzzing around and the events at the iconic blue turfed football stadium. Yep, we are well known for our Smurf turf. While it's not a massive downtown like Seattle or San Francisco, it has everything you might need without the overwhelming crowds and without the crime. Pro number four, our thriving economy. Boise's economy is growing. Companies like Micron and Meta are expanding operations here. So that brings in jobs in tech and manufacturing in other industries. Now, for those in healthcare, education, or agriculture, Boise always has opportunities available. And while housing prices have risen, the cost of living is still significantly lower here than larger West Coast cities. Idaho's lower property taxes and sales tax and state income tax compared to places like California are also a big perk for those relocating from those high tax states. Pro number five is the quality of life. Life in Boise, it's active but relaxed and family friendly. People here value that work-life balance and enjoy everything the city and the surrounding areas have to offer. So whether you're raising kids or building your career or settling into retirement, the lifestyle here, it somehow fits every stage of life. So from summer nights at outdoor concerts to fall weekends at pumpkin patches or wintertime skiing trips, there's just a sense of balance and joy that comes naturally in Boise. It may run slower, but it also gives you a chance to breathe. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Erica Toffel, Global Real Estate Advisor with Group 1 Sotheby's International Realty. I specialize in helping you relocate to Boise, Idaho, or any of its surrounding cities. If you need help with any of your real estate needs, send me a text, write me an email, give me a call. My information is on the screen. And please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. And if you're watching on your television, you can scan the QR code to contact me directly. Now that I've covered just a few of the wonderful reasons to move to Boise, let's reflect on some of the drawbacks of living here in Boise, Idaho. Con number one, extreme weather. While Boise's four seasons are beautiful, they do come with challenges. Winters can bring heavy snow, as we experienced during Snowmageddon back in 2017, when the Treasure Valley was buried under snow and it didn't let up. Yes, that level of snow is unusual, but every winter we're going to have snowy, slushy, icy roads. Nothing like you would experience, say, in the Northeast, but if you're not used to driving on winter roads, it can certainly be overwhelming at first. Now, on the flip side, summers can be hot and dry, with temperatures often reaching 100 degrees or more. For those not used to seasonal extremes, it might take some adjustment. Con number two would be our limited infrastructure. Boise's growth has definitely outpaced our infrastructure, particularly when it comes to roads. The Ada County Highway District is working to expand and improve major routes, but congestion remains, and it's definitely an issue during peak times, and boy, do the Californians who moved here get the brunt of the blame for that. There's also a lack of public transportation options, so owning a car is pretty much essential here. Con number three, fewer big city amenities. Boise's charm is partly due to its smaller size, but that also means it doesn't have the same big city amenities that you might be used to. There are no professional sports teams, and major concerts or headliners, they often skip our city. If you want to see someone like Taylor Swift or attend an NFL game, you'll likely need to travel to Seattle or Denver or Las Vegas. However, catching a quick flight from Boise Airport is super easy. It's one of the most convenient airports you'll ever navigate. Our smaller size also means that major retailers don't expand into our city either, because we don't have the population to warrant their stores. What do you think about Boise's pros and cons so far? Is there a place you could call home, or are the challenges a deal breaker? Let me know in the comments below. And boy, can the comments get pretty heated. Did you have any idea Idaho was such a hot button topic? Con number four, housing affordability. Housing prices in Boise have risen dramatically over the past decade, catching many newcomers off guard. While it's still more affordable than places like Los Angeles or the Bay Area, the days of finding a sprawling property for a bargain are long gone. And many people relocating here experience sticker shock. Once their expectations are adjusted, they find value in the lifestyle that Boise has to offer. But it's also been a tough adjustment for locals too, who now find the Boise real estate market a stretch for their own budget. Con number five, geographic isolation. Boise is somewhat isolated, with the nearest major cities like Portland or Salt Lake City or Seattle being hours away by car. While this adds to its small town charm, it can be limiting for those who frequently travel. And if you're heading internationally, expect to take at least one, if not two, connecting flights. Every year, Boise, Idaho makes some sort of top 10 list, whether it's the best city to retire or the best city to raise a family, or one of the top 10 cities to realize real estate appreciation. But just like any city, we have our challenges too. Hopefully this video gave you a little context on what to expect if you're choosing to move here. And if nothing else, perhaps it gave you more questions to ask before you make a move anywhere. For more videos about Boise, Idaho, click on one of the other videos on the screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.